We want to turn our attention now to some talk about the tensions in our area over the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. Kind of boiled over here last night.
Yeah, we've seen a number of these protests. Last night, 6 people were arrested after protesters clashed with police in Midtown. And this was just part of a wider action, if you will, that was happening across the country. Yeah. It was particularly outside some Biden officials and the Pentagon as well. And obviously, it's happening right here in the heart of the holiday season, leaving us to wonder if this is having an effect on New Yorkers as they shop and do their business during the holidays.
So let's get the latest. After last night, what's going on this morning? Janice Yu is live in Midtown, as we always are on the scene of breaking news. So Janice, how do things look right now? What are people saying about what happened last night as well?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Well, today it's packed, and it was surely packed last night, Christmas, when people were out here celebrating and that protest broke out. As you guys mentioned, 6 people ended up being arrested. Now, these were a group of pro-Palestinian protesters, and they moved from here to other parts of Midtown. During the way, they were chanting, "Christmas is canceled here." They were waving the Palestinian flag. Some were carrying a "No Joy in Genocide" nativity scene that was splattered in fake blood, and things escalated. That is when protesters clashed with officers near Grand Central Station and Union Square, leading to those 6 arrests. Those arrests were for menacing an officer, graffiti, as well as disorderly conduct. So we have seen these protests pop up here and there. Yesterday was no exception, but of course this had to happen during all the chaos that was Christmas Day. Back to you guys.
Janice, I had a quick question for you. Any sense on your part that the idea that a protest might crop up at any time in Midtown, any sense that that is impacting, people visiting that area, whether it's returning gifts, just doing shopping on their own?
Yeah, Sandra, that's actually a great question, and it's something very timely. Of course, there are a lot of people even out today, and there will be the next few days as well, because all of the Christmas decorations, those will still be up. So we did talk to some people who were out and about this morning, and they say they are aware of the protests and the ongoing protests that seem to pop up throughout the city. But one woman we talked to says she's not letting that get in the way of what she wants to do, and she wants to come out. She came out early this morning to celebrate with her son and look at all the decorations. So she says something like that is not going to stop her. Take a listen.
I heard it on the news last night as I was going to bed, and I thought about it, and I said, well, you know what? I know to look around, I know to be aware of my surroundings, and if something's wrong, hop in a store or, call, look for police. You can tell if stuff starts to get weird, if there's a ton of people now protesting and we're walking into it, I'm gonna walk him right out of it. We're going the opposite way.
And that woman you just heard from, her name's Karen. She actually picked early this morning on purpose. She came out here, she got her son up super early this morning, and so she wanted to come out here early to avoid all of the chaos. That's, of course, all the people, or if there are any planned protests that might spring up, she wanted to just avoid all of that. So she got out here this morning, and you heard her. She's aware of her surroundings. She knows what to do if she senses that something is off, and that's kind of the general feeling that I got from talking to people here today.
I feel like we're New Yorkers, Janice. We have a little spidey sense about that, and these things have been telegraphed a little bit, so we kind of know where they are.
They let us know in advance often where they're going to start, but then they go on offshoots. And I got to say, the police department's had the very difficult job of trying to balance the protesters having a voice, but not letting them get too far and becoming a problem into the community.